A wise man fills his head before emptying his mouth. Nobody loves the warrior until the enemy is at the gate. To live in peace, one must be blind, deaf, and mute. A child without education is like a bird without wings. The wise man has long ears and a short tongue. You can't use an old map to explore a new world. A coward hides behind lies and deceit. Tell a lie once, and all your truths become questionable. Listen and silent are spelled with the same letters. Think about it. When the ego dies, the heart begins to hear. Don't run away from pain. It is your teacher in disguise. When you walk on the path of truth, even your shadow will guide you. Worry is a misuse of your imagination. Silence can protect, but truth will set you free. Ugliness with a good character is better than beauty. A wise person doesn't fall down the same hill twice. When deeds speak, words are meaningless. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. The heart of the wise man lies quiet, like limpid water. The eye never forgets what the heart has seen. A liar will get mad at you for knowing the truth. The one who trusts the path doesn't fear the dark. Every soul is a mirror. Clean it, and you will see the divine. Sometimes losing yourself is the only way to find God. He who knows his own darkness sees the light in others. The one who owns nothing fears nothing. Some doors open only when you stop knocking. The heart that forgives sleeps in peace. Silence is not the absence of words, but the presence of wisdom. The quieter you become, the closer you are to truth. The soul has been given its own ears to hear things the mind does not understand. Not everyone who walks with you is going where you are going. Live life with open eyes, ears, and heart. A proud man builds walls, a wise man builds doors. The silence of a wise man is louder than the noise of a crowd. When you stop trying to be special, you become real. Every fall is a secret invitation to rise higher. True wealth is not having more, but needing less. A beautiful thing is never perfect. One who causes others misfortune also teaches them wisdom. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. Only a wise person can solve a difficult problem. One who plants grapes by the roadside and one who marries a pretty woman share the same problem. Eyes that do not cry do not see. You can't catch two frogs with one hand. Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men. If they are wise, do not quarrel with them. If they are fools, ignore them. Your worst sin is that you have destroyed and betrayed yourself for nothing. Man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. Be bad, but at least don't be a liar, a deceiver. When you reach the peak, you realize the mountain wasn't the obstacle. What if the pain you're carrying isn't punishment, but preparation for the strength you've been praying for? The fire that burns you today will warm someone tomorrow. The tongue may lie, but the eyes never do. When the soul is ready, the teacher appears. To find peace, stop chasing what was never yours. The higher your spirit rises, the smaller your desires become. If the full moon loves you, why worry about the stars? Having a good discussion is like having wealth. Be patient and you'll get what you want. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. Wisdom is like fire. People take it from others. You always learn a lot more when you lose than when you win. Give advice. If people don't listen, let adversity teach them. If there were no fools, how would we recognize the wise? Don't let an enemy sit next to you, disguised as a friend. Stop telling people more than they need to know. Make a habit of shutting down conversations that aim to tear others down. You never look good trying to make someone else look bad. He who trusts the process never fears the delay. One must learn how to lose before learning how to play. Be as you wish to seem. It takes 2 years to learn to speak, and 60 to learn to keep quiet. A bad wife always says 2 things to her husband. A bad wife will always praise other men in front of her husband. She will always treat others well, and her husband badly. Imagine the silence if people only said things they knew. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Be proud of yourself for passing your hardest moments alone while everyone believed you were fine. Failure comes only when we forge our ideals, objectives, and principles. A kind word can open the iron door. A word spoken can never be taken back. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. The truth will always be the truth, even if no one believes it. 3 brave decisions silence, saying no and walking away. Honesty has a power that very few people can handle. A speaker of truth has no friends. When desire dies, freedom is born. If you cannot find peace within, you will never find it without. Truth whispers only to the ears that have forgotten to shout. We make war that we may live in peace. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will begin to change. Don't help me if you have to tell everybody you helped me. A person with a miserable soul can't stand a person with a happy spirit. Be careful how happy you are around unhappy people. Jealousy makes people tell the worst lies on you. If you can't make a mistake, you can't make anything. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Be loyal to your future, not your past. We tend to judge others by their behavior and ourselves by our intentions. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Great things never come from comfort zones. You can complain because roses have thorns, or you can rejoice because thorns have roses. Anger can be cured by time, but hatred cannot.